do the function. Nope. I don't fuck with the fuck shit. Throwing on my dummy fit. Fuck it. I'ma pop out.
Welcome back to your second favorite YouTuber. I'm J Shep Reacts. Now we got a Antonio Talks video right here. This streamer is it? What the? I can't talk, y'all. Oh, hold on. I gotta move my camera back. Hold on. All right, bro. We back. Okay. This streamer is destroying African propaganda. I don't know why I can't talk right now. I did a whole bunch of talking last video, but yeah, I'ma like that. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, gotta make sure my joint locked on 1080 because I'm not finna deal with that skipping joint, whatever. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, bro. This video is about IShowSpeed right now. He's out there in Africa, going crazy streaming, bro, and showing great sides of Africa, bro.
IShowSpeed, if you don't know who he is a huge streamer, and I've actually criticized him on the channel before. One thing in particular that I don't like was like him feeding into the racist stereotypes and basically being a minstrel show. You know, eating fried chicken on camera, like just doing all this other weird stuff. Now, despite of that, he's doing something right now that is very positive, and I don't think he realized how big it is. For the past year or so, he's been going around to different countries, streaming, basically doing IRL stream. And to kick the year off, IShowSpeed decided to do a Africa tour. Now, as American, when we hear Africa, we think of teepees, huts, dirt roads, you know, things of that nature. And this is just another form of propaganda. Like, I remember when I was
now when I was real young, I used to think that, but as I got older and like got into high school, I learned that like there's a lot more like there's cities in Africa that are like just beautiful. Like they are beautiful. They got roads, they got clean roads too at that. Like y'all know, like when y'all come down y'all road, it's potholes and roadkill and rappers and all types of stuff. But yeah, like they got clean roads, all types of stuff, bro. It's just some cities or some countries that are just really nice, and then there's some countries that are poor that are just they're still recovering from slavery, like due to slavery. And yes, some y'all white folk, I hate when y'all run with this narrative. You guys were enslaving each other first. That's what every empire did. Every kingdom did. Everybody did that to their own people. Why do you think the Pilgrims left freaking New England and stuff and came over here to colonize America? Duh. They were being treated practically almost like slaves, but they weren't actually slaves, but they were just practically under, you know, a dictatorship and, you know, whatever. Like like they were being treated like poorly, right? And then they took that, came over here, they were lazy as fuck, came and got some Africans to build America. So it just is what it is. But my point still stands. Due to some people, yes, being dumb and selling off their own type of people, you know, even though they weren't really identifying with their own type of people in a sense, because there were different tribes and stuff like that. Yeah, whatever. But majority of us got stolen. My ancestors, majority of them got stolen from lands, and the resources on those lands got exploited. So they're still recovering from that stuff. Think about it. 400 and some change years ago, they're still recovering from that. So that's just what it is. That's why there's so much poor. There's poor stuff in Africa. Not to mention the British Empire still was controlling parts of Africa even after, like, they already did the slave trade and all that stuff, and like it was just crazy, bro. So yeah.
Younger, man, getting ready for school, I used to have the TV on. Every morning, it used to be Feed Africa ads. You would see like a skinny African little kid with the white...
Bro, that malaria ad, the Ebola ad, all that type of stuff, bro. That shit was insane, bro.
Women, you know, saying, oh, give us money to feed them. You know, these are the type of things we see. On the other hand, a lot of Africans, the way they see us is, especially Black Americans, they see us as violent. They see us in movies shooting each other. So it's a disconnect that is not...
And I'm gonna let him talk at this. And if you know Black people, we have this thing called sickle cell. Like, it's mainly pertaining to our race. I hope this was true. I saw it on Twitter or whatever. So take this with a grain of salt, I guess. But they were saying that in New York, a kid, for the first time, they've treated sickle cell. Is it sickle cell anemia? No, it's not anemia. It's like something else that they say after it, but it's sickle cell, and they treated it And I was, bro, it was so great, bro, because, like, I had an auntie that had that. I had an uncle that had that way before I was even born, basically, like my mom's brother or whatever. Like, you know, I wasn't even thought of at all. So she was a kid when he died from, you know what I'm saying, sickle cell. And yeah, it's I'm glad that they got a cure, or I don't know if it's like a full-fledged cure, but they cured one person from sickle cell. And that's just really, really dope to hear, bro. So I just wanted to add that in here since I was talking about malaria and Ebola and stuff like that. So
either of our own faults. But the point is, IShowSpeed is breaking the African propaganda right now, and I love it. So this is one of the countries, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I don't want to butcher the name, but just look at it. Like, it looks like a very modern city. And
I'm gonna guess is Mozambique or Mozambique, but it's probably Mozambique.
I blame the American, school system for, like, This is another one of, I don't know how to pronounce the name.
That don't look beautiful. I'm not dealing with this gosh dang traffic.
And Mozambique, I think Mozambique, and it looks like Miami, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe it's giving me. Beautiful. Everybody's showing love, man. That's one thing I love about Speed when they do these. Like, he really goes into the culture. It's all love too, bruh. Hey.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, they gon' beat him probably in every athletic thing he does. Yeah. Bro, the vibes is immaculate, man.
Yo. Bro, who did this, bro? If y'all ever know, like, the lore behind, like, this face he made, because he was trying not to laugh at something, I think. Now it's just like a widely used meme on, like, Twitter and stuff like that. Also, there's no audio. I'm assuming they were playing copyrighted music right here, y'all. So, yeah, it's going to be silent for a little bit.
Another one of him dancing. I think this is when he was in Angola. He's been to 3 countries now. Hey. Now, these are just a few clips, man. You gotta watch the full stream. The vibes are just absolutely immaculate. Now, the thing that's really been getting me, man, is just the ignorance. And like I say, I don't really blame these people because it's what's being pushed to them about Africa. I was the same way until a few years ago. I started, like, looking into things. I'm like, damn, it's really nice over here. But yeah, man, people are really shocked.
This nigga's in Africa. Nigga, these niggas got drip. And look at the city lights, bro. This shit is cleaner than New York. Like, look at this. My son is in, like, I think it's in Angola or some shit. Nigga, this shit look like downtown Houston. Like, I know they got self-driving cars in this bitch, man. Like, come on, look how futuristic this shit look. Look at y'all, man. Thinking Africans don't got water and shit. Thinking they poor and shit. Like, come on, man. But this stream opened my eyes to a lot of shit. Man.
That's what a lot of people don't realize, man.
He's car on the street, bro. Look at that, bro. This shit look like a futuristic LES. Futuristic downtown Brooklyn. Like, what the fuck? Like, look at the streets.
Yo, so I'm kind of confused. Like, IShowSpeed's in Africa, and, like, how? Like, they have Wi-Fi.
He's British. So.
I never knew that. And, like, they have cars, houses. Like, shit's crazy. I never knew that.
It's funny, bro. I can't be mad at him,
bro.
I mean,
that's crazy.
If you ain't know they had cars, though, that's you're a dumbass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. And this is why I hate diaspora wars so much, man. Because in the grand scheme of things, Africans, they love us, and us Black Americans, we love y'all too.
Y'all probably wondering why I'm crying. I've been watching Speed streams, And I'm seeing all the love that he's getting
Hell yeah.
in Angola. He's in South Africa. And he's getting massive amount of love. And the way that he was treated in Europe was disgusting.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that.
But
We're
to
gonna talk
see
about
him
that.
be a black man from the United States of African descent and be able to go back to the continent and be treated like a human by civilized African people. When we've been taught that Africa is primitive, that it's dangerous, don't go back. They have this, they have that.
Granted, yeah, you're always gonna have your handful of people that are not shit, like they're horrible people, but like, yeah, like, I mean, he's not finna get taken nowhere that's too dangerous, like, in terms of like people wanting to kill him type stuff. Now this dude was he was at, what was it, the something devil's pool or devil's something, leaning off the edge with the camera. Like, this dude just be doing dumb stuff. Cause like, I saw it on Twitter and it was like, some bro working for him gotta be like such a roller coaster of emotions. Cause like you gotta worry about it. This dude about to die or something. Like, you know, you don't know if you finna get your next paycheck, bro. Cause he just be doing stuff. Like, what is wrong with him, bro? But yeah, like, of course you got your handful of people that'll be bad, that'll mess up, you know, that'll put a fucking a veil across the whole race. Even though, like I said, they only do that stuff with black people, so it is what it is. But yeah, I just, wherever I would go, like outside of the United States, I would just assume, hey, there's probably some good people, majority of good people here. Like, that's what I like to believe. Majority of good people on every continent, you know, majority.
They don't want you. They don't like you.
But I'm also not stupid, because if you're not black, you're probably on that with me. You're probably going, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, specifically for black people. If I see a group of black people, I'll probably be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll probably be cool over there. So
That's all I hear, bro. Even people in my comments, they be like, bro, why you be taking up for Africans so much? They don't like you. They don't. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta stop being on the internet so much. You know what I'm saying? Even in the sense of being on the internet, like a lot of
the issue is, it's the ones that come over here, which I'm not even trying to divide us either, but it is a good amount that come over here and they judge us. Like, Young Don even talks about it a lot, because Jamaicans do it, Haitians do it. They all come over here, and it's not the same opportunity. You're not treated the same as a black American that was born on this soil. It's just factual. You came over here already ready to work. You didn't amass debt from your parents or your grandparents or something like that. You weren't brought up in a trash, horrible, like, school system to the point where it's like, once you do get to high school and college and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your environment, it messed you up that bad, like, which, you know, they're so used to their environment being worse than ours. That's why they come over here and it's better. That's all it is. So they just ignore the systematic racism and other stuff that we have had to deal with here, and they come over here and see it as, you guys are lazy, you guys had this opportunity to do all this and that. So that's just really what it is. And like how you said, it's when you're causing a whole diaspora between a whole race, which is it is just stupid. But yeah, a lot of black people here, we're loving, we're caring, and we're open to allowing you to be in our race. If you are a African, Haitian, Jamaican, we don't care. We see you as another black person.
The love I get is
Puerto Rican too. Puerto Ricans, Dominican Republicans, you know. But I know a lot of them, they don't like the Dominican Republicans. They try to, like, oh, I'm not black, but like, it's like, you look like me.
from African people, like my people, I'm descended to them. They send me messages all the time, man. Much love. We love y'all. Like, don't fall for that shit. Like, I get that all the time.
And to see an African American man with his stature go back to the motherland and be treated with so much respect. This is what our people fought for. This is what they fought for when they fought against Jim Crow and segregation. This is what the slave revolts were about. This is what it's always been about. It's to be able to go back home to a home that you've never been and be unapologetically black and not have to think about being black. Just being able to have your natural hair and your brown skin and not be judged.
Not be judged off.
And not be racially profiled. And not be killed. I love the love that he is getting.
Now in the video, she brought up a point how, you know, he went to Africa and he was treated like a human. It was civilized. These are things they tell us that Africans aren't. Now let's go back to when IShowSpeed traveled to Europe. And I remember seeing the clips they were trending, man. They was treating them like trash. They were throwing stuff at them, making monkey noises, calling them the N-word. These are the civilized people. You know, the proper people. The Europeans. No, these people were animals.
Like, bro, I didn't even see the KFC, bro. Who said that?
Somebody said, well.
Who said that? Who said well? Who said that? Come here. Nah, come here, bro. Why you say well, bro? You be in my chat saying that shit, bro? Yeah. Why you say that shit?
Making monkey noises, y'all.
Hey, out the way. Keep it here.
What the
Yo,
what the? They threw a fucking banana. What the fuck?
man, and these are the same people that love calling black people violent, uncivilized.
This is crazy.
Hey, look, I like this comparison. I'm going off topic. Say a fat person, they be like, I'm hungry, bro. Somebody gonna be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, you is hungry with your fat ass. But if a skinny person, or if I said I'm hungry, they're gonna be like, yeah, let's get something to eat. Y'all get the analogy?
Yeah.
But like when black people do some shit, it's like, hell yeah. I hope y'all got that analogy because I heard that somewhere and it was funny as hell to me.
I get what you said.
What's wrong?
Hey, chat.
The president will come here.
Okay. Put my phone up. Oh,
Y'all
sad,
know what's
bro.
crazy? Ever since which they be trying to compare us to monkeys and stuff, though. Ever since in like class, they taught me that monkeys peel their bananas from the bottom. I've always peeled my banana from the bottom, bro. I don't know why, bro. Like, it's just, I don't know why, though. I do it, though. Well, mainly because I do remember, like, when you would do the top, because they would give you all of the trash bananas at school. It'd be all mushy. You try to open it from the top, and then it'll break it. Like, it'll just be, like, all mushy. I'm like, ugh. So that's why I started doing it from the bottom, but also because they told me about the monkeys doing it from the bottom. And I thought that was cool that you could open it from the bottom. So ever since, I've just always opened my bananas from the bottom. So I think that's kind of, I don't know. Is that why y'all open y'all bananas from the bottom? If y'all do open them from the bottom, like, let me know, bro.
Just sad.
Kniga.
what the? Bro, stop playing with me, bro.
See. Google Translate. I'm going to Google.
So I'm guessing
Yo.
book equals the nick, and he's trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Just trying racism. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
These be the
I had a friend, he be doing stuff like that, bro. Like, trying to say that, like, cause then was it Japan or something, Japanese or something, like nigga means like that or something like that. So he trying to say it like that. I'm like, bro, like that's like, cut it out, bro. That shit not funny, bro, for real, bro. You know. Now I don't know if he's still doing it behind my back, like, you know, with other people, but I told him, hey, bro, like, cut that shit out around me, bro. I don't play that, bro. Please stop, bro.
10-year-olds on Instagram liking all these people posts. They think the shit funny. It's not. You're a cornball.
That shit not
He's scared of me?
A little bit, don't worry.
It's cool.
Why he scared of me?
No idea.
Come on, little man. Come on.
We know why he's scared.
Juvik. It's called Juvik.
They know why. We know why he's scared. Anyway, man, the experience from Europe versus Africa was totally
I
different.
think that's so crazy. Like, your kid crying because they see a black guy is kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, bro.
It was all love in Africa. When my mans went to Europe, they was treating him like he was. But I really just want to give IShowSpeed his flowers, man. It's been a joy to see these clips. It really made my day, my week, really, bro. Seeing all that love.
For real.
And it just tells you, and it just shows you, man, not to look, and it just shows you, man, not to feed into the propaganda. These black fatigue videos. Have y'all ever talked to a black person in real life? In my neighborhood,
mind y'all, if y'all don't know the origin of black fatigue, it was coined by a black woman, if I remember correctly. Black woman or whatever, black person at least. They coined the term black fatigue, meaning you are tired of the racism that you're dealing with, also the systematic racism. I don't know, was it Jim Crow laws as well? Like, just like you're dealing with stuff that only black people dealt with at that time in America. That's what black fatigue originally meant. Like, you are tired, you are fatigued of all these pressures that you have to wake up against. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the real meaning of black fatigue. So once again, white folks taking a turn and making it into something else that it wasn't.
Put alone, man. Like, it's so many affluent black people off living great, black families, black fathers. Man, if you go into the real world, you will see what it really is. If you stay online, if you're fucking parasocial and shit, yeah, you might see black fatigue. You're gonna believe it. But when you go into the real world, you see this stuff for yourself, you'll be totally, shocked. But that's it, man. I hope y'all enjoy. If y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out, man. It's 30 old.
There's a type of man this.
Yo, that's a little too early, y'all. Come on now. Why go off that early? I ain't even get to comment on this vid. Whatever, y'all. Anyways, let's go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and check out my music, all caps, J.Shep, or at IamJShep3 on here, or Instagram, TikTok. And I love you. I appreciate you. Watch some more vids on the channel. Watch the next vid on the channel. And until next time, deuces.